to the big guys up front.
They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. That is Trey Hendrickson. Having a lot of success here early in the season. 2 sacks in the opener, and he's got another one here. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Arizona.
And it really just comes down to the protection. You're sitting there 3rd and goal. You have to give your quarterback the opportunity, Mike, to work through all of his progressions, and you need time to do it. Then it just comes down to making the right read. Touchdown.
Extra point now by Ryland. It's up and good. And the Cardinals will move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. On the return, here comes White. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On 1, ready? Cut! 180! 180!
On 1st and 10, Burrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. Hot. 180. 12. 11, 11, 12.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's into the hands of Diggs. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
It's a gain of 6.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-7 is our score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the 2nd quarter. It's 3rd and 4 as we are ready to get back underway.
180.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And that'll set up 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
This one, deep downfield for Chase. That's caught! And he will go all the way. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. No problem there on the extra point, and the Bengals will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. start out with a run, and it's Benson.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. He'll drop to throw. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 17 yards on that play. It's an Arizona first down.
That's good for the Cardinals. First down. 1st and 10 at the 42.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
11.
On first down, Burrow. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. 18 yards on the pickup there, and the Bengals going to have a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Can. 11. 11. Don.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Exiting the pocket right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. Here's a run. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
On 1, ready?
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal.
12. Here we go.
Burrow now. That is caught, and he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, nothing.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now, faking the give. A marker comes in as he goes down. It is a sack, and that flag definitely in the area of holding. Man in motion is Brown. Back to throw. Escape, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes. Shamar Stewart, he gets into drop in for his first sack of the young season.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He finds Austin with the grab. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Cardinals line up for a punt as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. The Cardinals lining up for a punt as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Here we go. 11, 11. 180. It's hot. Hot. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Moving to his left. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
180. Stop.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back.
Let's get set. Stop. 180. 11, mighty. 11, stop.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Coming across the field, there's Chase. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off. And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. He didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to throw. Burrow. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Here we go, here we go. 11.
Now second down throw for Burrow. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick...
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Here we go. 180, 11, MC, tight. 11, MC, tight. 11. Stop.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. That's caught downfield by Diggs. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
11 mighty. 11 MT. 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Out to his right. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
On one, right?
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Here we go. 180. 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. The Bengals will call out the field goal unit. This a 44-yard attempt. His kick is good. And the Bengals will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Gun. Dad. 12. Dad.
A first down throw for Burrow. Moving to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
12. 11 MT, Tate. 11, 11. 11 Thomas. Eleven, 11.
Second down. Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is caught. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
That's good.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 12. Ready?
They'll run here with Brown. And strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry.
11 mighty.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Motion. I'm coming.
Burrow here on 2nd down. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT.
That's good. Makes the score Bengals 31, Cardinals 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. On the handoff, this is Benson. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Benson. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end, that's McBride. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. A give, here's Benson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. They'll look to throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down. Return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Gun. Dot. 11, Thomas. Stop.
First carry here, and it's Taj Brooks. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1.
1 yard gain.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They go play action for Burrow. Moving outside the pocket, downfield for Njoku. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So this is where things get tricky. They work all week with the pass rush, Mike, to move the quarterback off his spot. They don't want these NFL quarterbacks in rhythm, hitting the top of their drop, and delivering the ball on time. But then the second component to that is you get them out there on the run, and it can really stress your coverage downfield. So nice job here, sticking with their guys, not giving any open targets downfield, and they force the incomplete.
The Bengals ready to punt this one away. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
At their own 46-yard line.
On the zone read, a give to Benson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chain. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. This one grabbed by Austin. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Benson.
And when you find yourself playing from behind at this stage of the game, Mike, I think this is 4-down territory if he doesn't pick that up. So they won't have to worry about it in this case, but expect the rest of this game, they've got to continue to be aggressive.
The 31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Benson. Finding space at the 15. And he's down at the 3. What a run.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Benson. From the 1, 2nd and goal. They'll run the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Cardinals. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Now Ryland for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Cardinals are able to cut the deficit to 10. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Gun. Start. 180. Right shot. 12.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding.
Here we go. 11, big 13.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
11. Here we go. 180.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 180. 12. 11.
Here's Burrow. This one batted away. It's incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills. And you saw them on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
180. 11 mighty. 11 MT. Take.
Burrow. He's got his man. It's Diggs. They hook up again. 2nd time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
11 MT. Take. 11 MT. Take.
Burrow to throw. He'll set up the screen to Brown. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head. We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Here's Brown. They'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward.
Here we go. Stop.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got it. And he will score. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
21. Set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Austin now to return this. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
A run with Benson. Down the sideline past the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 39 yards.
First and 10.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
He'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Of 17 yards. And the Cardinals.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. At left side, that's the tight end, McBride. And he's into the end zone. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Arizona. Extra point now by Ryland. He's got it. And the Cardinals are able to cut the deficit to 10. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. On the return, here comes White. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
On 1, right? 11. Here we go.
On the ground, it's Brown. Up the sideline at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
180. He's hot. Hot. Hot.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw and the pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
That's complete to Diggs. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Now a 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now, Burrow. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Trying to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. The Bengals out and ready to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Okay, break. Shut up. Cougar 19.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
6-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Now, faking the give. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. To throw. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now, 2nd and 4. They'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Tip Ryman, the tight end, was the intended target. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That goes short, caught by Ryman. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
On the return, here comes White. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. for Brown. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. It'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. Second down and 8.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Forced to his right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
Third, they need 8. Now Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. They'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. On the return, it's Austin. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. This is 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A short one here, caught by McBride.
There's two big key pieces the way you want to evaluate quarterbacks in the NFL, Mike, is the first one, how do they operate on third down? But the second one, how do they throw the ball when it's not a clean pocket? And you saw here, the ability to be on time and accurate through contact, that's what separates the good ones from the rest. And that was a big-time throw right there. This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. The road gets a little tougher now. It's 1st and 20. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second down at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, This quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he's going to have a Cards first down. They convert in style there. Big play on 4th and long.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
11. Here we go. 180. 12, 12, 12. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Burrow. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
11. Here we go.
Burrow. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. A lot riding on this play. High game, final minute, 3rd down. Here we go. One final play. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. On the return, here comes White. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Let's get set. 180, 12, 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. 11 MT, take.
Now flags fly. Looked like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15.
Here we go.
This drive will start on the ground. Room to run at the 30. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a
Gun.
Bengals
11, 11, 11, 11.
First and 10.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Rolling right. First down throw there is incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Flush to his right. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And so great example here, the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow now. They'll set up the screen to Brown. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Let's get set. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Here's Burrow. This one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. Up the sideline to the 40. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. A huge play there in overtime. 54 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
And he will get into the end zone. Audric Estime. Touchdown, Cardinals.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night from Cincinnati.